Hi Sagittarius, how are you doing? Welcome into this very special Valentine's Day tarot reading for you guys, which is a chance for everybody to get to see what they want to see. How I'm going to be doing this tarot reading this week is I'm dividing it into 3 different sections, which is going to be literally looking at every aspect of whatever you guys want to see. The first section is going to be to do with past love, ex-love. The second section, I know a lot of people go, ex-love, oh no, and other people are going, no, I want to hear about it. So it's for everyone. Second part of it is going to be for somebody who is currently in a connection, and the third part is future love for you single guys out there. And yeah, extended reading as well. If you guys want to check out the extended reading, I'm going to be looking again into all 3 scenarios. The extended readings are literally sometimes going nearly to 20 minutes, and it's like it's Valentine's Day. I'm doing this for you guys, and the same scenario, past, present and future, in the next couple of weeks unfolding. Remember that extended is also up for grabs until the end of February. Every week I'm giving away 1 extended reading. Last week it was Pisces. Hey Pisces, if you have a Pisces out there, they won the extended. If you want to win your extended for next week, just hit the thumbs up button, comment below. And the competition this week, it's so steep between the different zodiacs. I see the competition just growing and growing. Everybody's like wanting to get the extended reading. So if you want to be the one that gets it, Saggy, hit the thumbs up, comment below. I'm adding all those things up. Go to the description box. There are timestamps below. Go straight to the part of the reading that you want to see. Let's get into this past love situation. How are you guys doing? If you're wondering what's going on with the past love, a little in thing, we are in the middle of Mercury retrograde. So it can kind of make us go, I'm missing this person, or they can even come back during this time. It is going from the 30th of January until the 20th of February. So anything that actually starts up during Mercury retrograde is never really seen as being long-term or really positive. It's always kind of something that's short-lived, and it's almost like you're reliving what the problem was. That's Mercury retrograde energy. So let's see what's going on with you guys. I'm hoping it's not for you guys as well. And the first card that turns is like the darkest fears. If you're watching the reading about your ex, it's not because you're happy about it. You're watching the reading, you're like, let me hear what really happened. Apparently a lot of things really happened that hurt you. The darkest fears is the 9 of Swords energy, and if you are checking into your ex energy, it's because it's still with you. You still carry what they did with you, what they did to you with you. There we go. You still carry this. You still maybe cannot let it go. This is you literally maybe even thinking about it at night before you go to bed, sitting there wondering, thinking about what they said to you, what they did to you, having things play again and again in your mind, wondering, did they or didn't they? Why did they do this? Did I do something wrong? Was I not good enough? All these things that we say to ourselves. You could be stuck there. Let's have a look and go in here and see. I mean, if you guys like are in that position, can I like speak like hello? If you guys are in that position and you are wondering why you stuck there with it like this, I'm hoping that what comes out in this reading can help to give you a little bit of closure. So let's have a look and see. I honestly don't feel like this is a vibe for somebody who is considering to get back together with this person, unless it's the person who has rocked up and on the scene. You know what I mean? Let's have a look and see. 2 energies, please, if Spirit Guide will show that. Yeah, there's some stuff here with the Moon card, the Wheel of Fortune. Whoa, something happened here. You got two major arcanas that rocked up here. I'll show the cards to you in a moment. I just want to get the rest of them out. Somebody could have shown up or is about to show up. Another funny thing about the way life is and the way that we are as human beings, sometimes when we may not have been thinking about something for quite some time. It's like, I haven't thought about that, I haven't thought about it, and all of a sudden you start thinking about a specific person, and maybe not in a positive way from what I can see here. It's like the stuff that they did and the stuff that they didn't do and why they hurt you and what you've been through. And we used to may even wonder, why am I now starting to think about these things? It's because they're thinking about you. You're picking up on their energy, like literally coming into the picture again. And this is what I'm seeing here. There is a Wheel of Fortune that has shown up here. A Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's 2 different things. Oh, one of my lights just fell. Like, don't fall. There we go. Can you stay? Okay, there we go. The Wheel of Fortune tells me that something happened in the past. It was time for it to happen. And it's almost like it was a fated thing for it to happen as well. Somebody had to make a judgment call here and make a change and do something. I feel like it was you walking away from the connection. It also indicates something else. I just looked at that light and now I'm blind. It's like I've just got spots in my eyes, like, oh lordy. Okay, anyway, the thing is, what happened here with regards to this Nine of Swords energy, which is your darker spheres, it's associated with these two cards here. So you have been, let me tell you, really, really hurt by somebody. The Five of Cups energy, that is hurt. That is pain and suffering and heartache and all the things that we don't want to experience in this card. It has happened because of the Moon card. The Moon card, literally, sometimes the Moon card can mean a lot of different things. It can mean not knowing what's going to happen in the future. You know, it's all those kinds of energies. But in this scenario, the Moon card, literally straightforward, is somebody lied to you in the past. This person lied to you, and that their lies caused you to get into, like, really heartbroken. And that thing that you went through with them, that experience that you had, has stayed with you still. It's still with you, or it has come back. You're wondering, why am I thinking about it so much all of a sudden? A Mercury retrograde, it does that. And it is your darkest fears. It's something that you just feel like you can't get over, almost feel like you can't get over this feeling. Another reason why I'm telling you why you could be feeling is because of what two cards come out here. I do honestly feel like this is somebody else's energy. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune is associated with you maybe walking away from the connection, or even them walking away from the connection. It could have even been them saying, I love you, and in the next moment they were like, whoop, gone. And you was like, I can't believe they just left. For not all of you walked away from the situation. Others, they walked away unexpectedly and just maybe left you even for somebody else. No wonder you have the darker spheres. You got the Wheel of Fortune here with the Death energy. We're in Mercury retrograde. If this person, sorry guys, if this person has contacted you, there's your Death energy, the rebirth of something. The Death energy, it's a new start. It is a new beginning. It's when somebody wants to restart something that previously was dead. They want to bring it back to life here in this card. And with the Wheel of Fortune coming up, it means the time for them coming in can be any time. It's very, very soon. It can be even happening during the next couple of days or weeks. They want you to start this connection up again, without a doubt. The thing is as well, the Wheel of Fortune also talks about timing. And if they do come in during this time that we're in this Mercury retrograde energy, it's not the perfect timing. It is not the perfect timing. Do you even want them to come back in? I mean, every single one of the cards here of what has occurred, it's not fun. It's not fun. It's not love. This is something else. This is... Why do they want to come back in? Do they want to prove that they love you now? Did something change? I don't know. You got to ask yourself all of those kinds of questions, especially when we start to accept an ex back into our lives. Just remember the person that they are. They're not somebody else. They're still that person. And the things that they did to you, they did do that to you. And you know, one thing, I think it was like when I was younger, I used to like watch Dr. Phil when I was like a kid. And he always used to say, do you want to know what, and his is good advice anyway, he was like, do you want to know what someone's future behavior is going to be? Just look what their past behavior is. I mean, people honestly can really change. They can. Oh, it's possible, but it's a small percentage of people. The majority kind of keep on repeating the cycle, like the Wheel of Fortune. They keep on doing the same thing over and over again. So not everybody changes, but miracles, yes, do occur. People can 360-degree change their lives. It does happen. With this, let's see what Spirit Guide has got to say. Because I can't say no. It does happen. I mean, you've got people who were addicted to substance abuse and all these kinds of things, and they totally change their lives around. How difficult is that? So people can do it. So I'm curious to see why I'm talking about that and what's under this card. So let's see. Yeah, with this one, I don't know about that. The Queen of Swords energy literally warns you about the... I feel like Spirit Guide was saying that the stance you need to take is literally yourself with a sword. In the reverse position, that's not playing. This is the Queen of Swords is not playing when she's in the reverse position. It's like she's on the episode of Game of Thrones or something like that. That's the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. It's actually Cersei, you know what I mean? And this is her energy. And it's like, I take no nonsense whatsoever. And do not allow anything into your life that remotely looks like your darkest fears. Whew, there we go. X situation. OMG. And it's so funny. That we are looking at this energy like this, and we're like literally in the middle of Mercury retrograde. We just had a new moon in Aquarius, which on the 11th, which requires us to literally look out of the box. If you want to understand more about Mercury retrograde, especially with regards to this Mercury retrograde, which is in Aquarius, because also in Aquarius, what I can tell you is that this can literally be them reaching out over the phone towards you, so be very wary. So let's get into it. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome to the current relationship. How are you doing? Let's get in here and have a look and see currently what is going on between you and your person. Let's see. Let's have a look and see. Well, things are a little bit out of control. I'm trying to see how to say this in the right way. You got the Devil card. It's in the reverse position. It's the Master energy. This energy of the Devil is also associated with ego, with your ego. So I kind of like feel like somebody, his ego or her ego is getting hurt. And it's like almost like, it's an interesting vibe that I just picked up from that card. It's like somebody is like overreacting about certain things. It's almost like they can't control, or they're doing something that's out of control. This can even be a sign of addictions. And it's funny with a single reading, I was literally talking about people with addictions, and boom, here comes this card. I'm just saying. And this can even be a sign of addictions. This could literally be the ex-person. This could be the reading about the ex-person as well. I'm just saying, for some of you guys, especially if this resonated with you. The Master energy is an out of control energy. It's associated with almost like very low level energy. So it's associated more with what I look like, what I can achieve, the material side of life, very superficial kind of energy. So it's also, I feel like there's somebody's ego here that's overly activated, and it's causing a lot of problem in the connection. I want to see deeper now. That's actually quite different, to tell you the truth. I feel like you're dealing with a little bit of a difficult situation. It's almost like sometimes you can see their behavior, and you're just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what don't you see? You know, I even got this vibe that somebody could even be like spending out of control. You know, that kind of thing where you go shopping. Don't look in my direction, because sometimes I do that as well. But you know, there's some people who go beyond that. It's like, if I don't have enough money in the bank, I'm like, okay. But people take out the credit cards and they start going crazy. This can be causing problems as well. Something here is just off. Something is off. I'm watching at the back of the camera, and I just see a mosquito flying around in the day. It's been raining a lot, so let's have a look and see. You see, there it is. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Well, you've got the Muse of Inspiration. That was the feeling I was feeling. The King of Inspiration, the King of Wands energy. That's this feeling. The Muse of Inspiration can be very much, sometimes materialistic energy. It can be an energy of a very creative energy, but it's also about what I look like, how charming I am, how I dress. You know, that kind of energy always comes up for the Wands kind of energy. It is a king, so it's better than the Queen and the Knight, but it's sometimes not a very stable energy. It's a very like fluid, it's fire, so it can either sometimes burn very nicely, but it can get out of control very quickly as well. Next to that, there is a Six of Voices energy, which I'm very happy about, which is whatever stress is currently happening in your guys' situation. I feel like this is associated perhaps to your person. I do feel like they want it to end. They want to leave the situation, not leave. Oh no. They mustn't want to leave you here. I'm just saying. I don't think so. We'll see. They want to leave stressful times. I gotta ask. I gotta ask, because there's a Two of Wands here as well. Let me just get one more card out. I feel like this is going to be your energy. No, I saw the card. Like your cards are falling all over the place. All over the place. We are going to reshuffle. Spirit guides, you just want to have your word with Saggy today. So let's have a look and see. I feel like the Two of Wands is the Two of Wands, which is the Two of Inspiration, is your energy. So much stuff is happening in your reading. What's going on? Yeah. It's like the light fell. There's a mosquito flying around. Cards are flying all over the place. What's going on, Saggy? Yeah, somebody's ego is completely out of control. I don't feel like it's yours. I'm just saying I feel like it's your person because they got this Muse of Inspiration energy, even though that is fire energy, but I don't feel like it's associated with you. Then there is the Six of Voices, which I'm going to have to ask about. They want to leave stressful times. Either they want to leave the stress behind with regards to your guys' connection and move forward with you. But I almost feel like I'm saying, I nearly wanted to say more to that sentence, and I have to say, it's like they want to move forward with you on their terms, not on your terms. It's got to be done their way. This person's on an ego trip. Whew. You, on the other hand, you got two cards that tell me that you're feeling pretty lonely. The Hermit card in the reverse position, and you don't like this feeling. The Two of Wands in the reverse position. And this is you actually going, you may be in this connection with them, but I kind of feel like you... I feel like you're lonely for some reason. You don't connect to them. You're disconnected. With the Hermit energy, even the Two of Wands, I feel like you, it's like you step back out of it and you kind of like observing it from a distance. So that's what the Hermit does. The Hermit kind of looks at people from a step back, and you might even notice their behavior and just go like, what on earth, because that's what the Hermit sees. And the Hermit also is not happy, especially in the reverse position. They're not happy to be in the reverse position. They're not happy to be in the Hermit connection, and it is because of the Two of Wands being there in the reverse position as well. You may be, while you're in this Hermit energy, I feel like you guys are in a connection, but you're disconnected in a connection. And they may even feel like things are going okay now because you're disconnected. It's like if you guys were fighting before, you're not fighting anymore. But it doesn't mean, be very careful. If you're a cross watcher, be very, very careful. You know, sometimes people get quiet. They're not getting quiet because they're happy now. They're getting quiet because they're going deep into introspection. They asking deep questions about the connection. People go quiet, you need to get worried. If you're the cross watcher here, if somebody goes quiet on you, you got to get really worried here. Because that is when I feel like the relationship is even more in danger than any other time. When communication is still going back and forth, you still stand a chance. You may even feel, or your person may even feel like, I think things are getting better, and they don't know what is going on inside Saggy. And let me tell you something, Sagittarius has got the biggest mouth of all. Okay, I know, guys, because I am Saggy. I've got 5 major planets in Sagittarius in my planetary placements, and I've got this big mouth on me. It's very hard for me sometimes just to stop when I want to say something. I'm learning the art of doing it, but let me tell you something. For Sagittarius to go quiet, that is a big red flag that something is very wrong. And here you are. You're in Hermit. You're not communicating. That's not Sagittarius energy at all. This is serious. I can tell you that right now. I feel like your person's oblivious, whatever. You know what I mean, guys. You know what I mean. And I feel like they're unaware of it. They just think everything's much better. And yeah, they got that. I feel like we're reading this energy of theirs. They think that everything's going to be fine. With the Eight of Pentacles energy, I'm going to get one card out for your energy. With the Eight of Pentacles energy, this is this. I was asking about this. What is this? They want to put dedicated effort. They figure you guys are going to just be together forever, But I always feel like it's their ego that overruns the whole situation. And don't put ego in a relationship when Sagittarius is there, because Sagittarius energy is a very fair energy. If you ever played a game with, if you ever play like board games and somebody cheats, Don't ever do that to a Sagittarius. They're very fair. And if you do that, if something's unbalanced, they're not going to be able to be accepting of that. Let's see you. I want to see your energy. Yeah, you're not sure. You're really not sure. You kind of like, you pulled back from this person, and this person, it's so funny. No, Saggy, no. The Four of Wands energy, you're not experiencing anything. The Four of Wands is emptiness. The Four of Wands is the need to make a change. You're in a space of emptiness right there. Look how somebody's sitting in the middle of the desert. You're in that space. And this card is you going, I need to make some major changes. I need to get myself out of a situation. I need to change big things in my life. And this card usually talks about physical changes. The Four of Wands in the reverse position is a lack of emotional connection. It's not celebration as it would be if it was this way. What got me a minute ago when I was reading this energy is your person. Your person, do they even notice that you've changed? Do they see that you're not okay? You know, they don't see anything. They just see you, or if you're quiet, they're happy. You know, it kind of reminds you of this old school energy, like where children must be seen but not heard. And your person's very happy for you to be seen but not heard. They don't want to hear you fighting or standing up for your rights. And you going quiet makes them think they've won this battle. And they don't know they're about to be the biggest loser if they are not careful. I think this is gonna be a very, very interesting extended, because the extended is gonna look into the next couple of weeks, and it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with your energy in the next couple of weeks. This is for anyone watching that's a cross watcher. Like I said, be very careful. Your Saggy is not okay, and if Saggy is not okay, they're going to try to make moves to become okay. I think there's a couple of signs that like to be okay. You know, they don't like to be in an uncomfortable place, and Saggy is one of them. And they don't remain in uncomfortable places or where they're not happy for long. Be careful. Saggy, also, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I feel if this is your reading, you like, yeah, you observing, you like just checking everything out, but you don't like what you're seeing, you don't like where you are, you don't like how things are unfolding, and I feel like sometimes you get this urge just to go and build a new life, kind of a feeling, and that's very dangerous for a connection. But at the end of the day, Saggy, you do what makes you happy. You cannot, I gotta tell you, I'm just gonna tell you guys, guess what? We're all going to die. Okay, we're not going to survive planet Earth. We're going to have a date where we pass over to the other side. Maybe one day we come back again if we feel like being, tortured a little bit longer. But yeah, you know what I mean? You're not here forever. While you are here, every day that goes by, it's one day less that you have. Make sure the time that you have on this world, it's happy. At least that one thing. A part of your life must be happy, because stuck, and that's not good. Sorry, Saggy, I just had to put that out there. You know what I mean? So let's go in here and look. Hi, single Sagittarians, how are you? From what I'm seeing from there, you could literally end up becoming a single Sagittarius. I'm just saying. But let's have a look and see. Whoa. This is very interesting. You got a Judgment card in the reverse position. It says control, but it's in the reverse position. Can I tell you something? Something is out of control here. Something is out of control here. You, as a single person, I think this comes from your past. You never had control over... Honestly, this can be from childhood. Hey, what I'm picking up here, it's almost like it's from childhood. You may have literally... somehow had a very bossy parent, and with regards to relationships, you keep kind of like attracting the same kind of vibe, almost like a person who, like, you never had your say. I don't know for who this is, but I almost feel like it's like you never had your say when you were growing up, and you didn't have control of situations. And I hope that's not what's happening in relationships, because we tend to kind of copy what happens in relationships as well. This can even be you trying to figure out a new way of doing things, a new way of approaching things as well. But let's go in here and see for future love. What do we have here? They are showing that there is times that you feel like or there's times in relationship that you feel like you didn't have control of situations. You were always like being pulled along by other people. So and by their wills and by what they wanted it to be. Time to take control. It's time to take control. This is so interesting because we've got 2 4 of Wands energies here. For some of you guys, this could be you in the future from the present energy. I'm just saying. So your energy has come through so unbelievably strong in this part of the reading, in the single area. You've come through so many things that have not been fair. Right now, I'm going to start with the minor arcana, the 4 of Wands in the reverse position. There is, without a doubt, same as this energy, a need to change something that is happening. And I feel like you can feel it. I feel like I need to take action here to change where I am, to meet maybe the right person. And a lot of the things that you are doing, I feel like it's got to do with you looking at what has been, what you've been through with this part. I feel like this is completely the past energy. You're looking at what was not right in the past and what makes you happy right now and what you want to have in your future. Because you need to make changes with the 4 of Wands energy. You absolutely know you need to make some kind of change to get to the place where you want to be, which is these 2 cards here. And I feel you're working on it. You're really working on it. You may have even been, for some of you guys, I feel like you might have even been like doing some kind of like shadow work or something like that. You know what shadow work is? It's when you start to look at the shadows in your life. You start to look at the things that you don't feel like looking at. There's always something that we don't want to go and look at. There's a part of, everybody carries some part of ourselves. It's like in the darkness. That's how we call it, in the shadow. And we don't want to go there because it's really painful. And I feel like you might have been going there. You might have been looking at different things, the different aspects of your past with that. I feel like you've given away your control so many times, and I think you've asked yourself many questions as to why. And I feel it really goes back to what you learned when you were very young, and you are understanding that you need to change major things if you haven't already started to do so. You may even be beginning to feel the results of what you've been doing. I feel like there's a whole bunch of self-understanding coming through here. This is your energy, okay? You are really at the point where you're ready for a relationship. You got the Empress in the reverse position, indicating it's not yet perfect because you haven't yet found the person to be with you. You may have literally built your life with the Magician being here, and maybe have a home already, a place of your own, furniture, everything, that kind of feeling of getting yourself where you need to be. And it's not yet the only thing missing. I mean, look at that. We see all the planets here. We've got there's the Earth, there's Saturn and Jupiter, and everything. The Sun is even there as well. It's like you've been so busy putting everything into place, and you've got everything sorted. The only thing missing is a person. And I honestly feel, I'm just going to tell you, I feel like you have a blockage. I got to tell you, I felt it from the very beginning of the reading when I saw the word control in the reverse position. I was like, I feel like there's a blockage with regards to love for you, because you have got the World card here. It's like Spirit is going, we're offering you this world. We are offering you this world. It is actually in your existence already. It's so interesting that in the Empress energy, there is the world. And here's the World card. You see, it's like it exists already. But there's an aspect of you that is, I think, because of what you've experienced in the past, what you've been taught from broken people. Okay? You have to unlearn that now. Honestly, you got to unlearn that. That's what comes up with the 4 of Wands energy. You got to unlearn it. It's caused you to be in some kind of way wanting to be with somebody, but at the same time on a subconscious level blocking it because you have fear attached to it. When you see the World card in the reverse position, it's literally what you're building, the world, the Empress energy, and there's a fear, a deeper fear attached to it. So before you can step into it, you have to let go of that fear, because it's stepping out of your comfort zone to allow somebody in. And even if you just don't allow anyone in. It's just like, come in, no. But there's a right person that's coming. And the energy of that person coming in will only come in when you're ready for them to come in. It's like they say, the teacher comes when the student is ready. It's the person comes when the other person's ready. Your partner comes when you're actually ready for them to come in. And I feel like you got a blockage. you got a blockage. I keep hearing spirit going, you got a blockage, you got a blockage. And there is a person coming that's going to be with you, without a doubt. There is a person here coming in, because the Empress is there and the World card is there. It's so close to you. The last thing you need to do is just take one last step. I'll keep on going back to this. There is a... for some reason my computer switched off, but anyway, there is a video I did on cord cutting. And if you are relating to the aspect of things that have happened to you since childhood or even past relationships, please go check out that video on cord cutting. It is going to be I think in my best watch. I'll even put a card at the end of this video. You can just go click onto it and go to it. If you want to release and heal situations from your past that are causing you to be in this current energy of not being able to really get to just that one thing is missing and you can't get it, that indicates that's the blockage. Go and watch that video and understand how you can release things from the past so that you can clear things out of you and open the way for somebody to come in. Because without a doubt, there is a person that wants to come in here. I don't feel like you've met them. It's on a soul level that this person wants to come in. Yes, you have a new beginning that is right here. Even Spirit is going, you got a new beginning. You got the change that you need so badly. With the Death card being there, you have a new beginning waiting to come in. But before the new beginning can start, something else has to be ended. And that's why I said go check the cord cutting video. It's because the thing that needs to be ended is the connection and cords that you still have attached from you to certain people and events that have taken place in your past. You need to remove them so that the new beginning can come in. It's almost like you need to put that to rest, and to end something. We need closure. We need to end something so that we can move into the new beginning. New person coming in, without a doubt. It's so close. Can you basically just feel them? It's almost like I feel like you can feel this new person and you're just like, but they're so close. It's like I know them already, or I miss them sometimes and I don't even know them. When you start feeling that, this energy is moving towards you, but it is getting slowed down very slowly, because Spirit Guide does not want to bring or move energies for you to bring the right person and you're not ready to receive them. So you have to prepare yourself by releasing the past. This is going to then happen very quickly after that. Whoa, thank you so much, Sag, for coming in. I'm wishing you all the best going forward. Check out the extended reading as well. It's going to look into the next couple of weeks. Remember to hit the thumbs up button if you guys want to win that extended reading for next week. But thank you so much. Have an amazing Valentine's Day. Bye, guys.